Shalom from Jerusalem. This is Luden once again, and we like to inform you of the current news coming out of Jerusalem, Israel. As you can see behind me, you will see the mountains that are in the outskirts here of Jerusalem. And the current situations that are happening here in Israel is the so-called Palestinians in September the 20th, they will go before the United Nations Security Council, and they will ask the United Nations for Palestine to be recognized as a nation. Reason I'm bringing this up is that the so-called Palestinians will not declare the people or the nation of Israel, or actually recognize the nation of Israel as a people and as a whole. As you know, many so-called terrorists have come out of the West Bank, in Hebron, and the so-called Palestinian territories. I'm telling you, our friends, the real truth. Abu Mazen and his so-called political party in Hebron, they continue to support terrorism. Many of you may know this already, that they have tried to negotiate a so-called unity agreement or government with Hamas. And as you know, Hamas has been declared a terrorist organization. For that matter, Hamas continues to hold Gilad Shalit prisoner in Gaza, and they will not even allow the Red Cross to come and visit, or to even send the letters that his father, mother, and relatives have sent over to him, and not even a doctor can see Gilad Shalit. So I'm asking you, all my friends throughout America, UK, France, throughout all Europe, to pressure your government leaders that have a say at the United Nations Security Council, that they vote against this so-called Palestinian declaration for them to be a nation. As you know, many nations are against Israel, and the so-called Arab League has come against Israel, and they're in favor of these so-called Palestinians, their leaders, to go in front of the United Nations Security Council and declare, or ask them on September the 20th for them to be recognized as a nation. All this land behind me belongs to the nation of Israel. And I say this because the land of Israel was given to the Jews on May 15th, 1948. As you know, the British were here. They had the British Mandate. They had the Balfour Declaration, and they continued to pressure the United Nations, the European Union, the Palestinians, of course, for them to be recognized as a nation. You know, the Israelis here in Israel, they want to live in peace. My wife is a born Jew. She's Israelite, and she lives here with me, of course, and my daughter and her family. And we all want peace. But I can say from the other side, I'm an outsider coming in to the inside, my wife wants peace. For that matter, my wife will not even get on a bus, fearing that these so-called terrorist thugs will come to a bus and blow themselves up and take more civilians and kill them. So I'm asking you, all our friends, you see all this beautiful land behind us. You know, Arabs can live here. That is not the problem. The problem is the Islamist extremists, which want to kill, destroy anything that has to do with Jews. What have the Jews done to other people? I don't think the Jews, throughout recorded history, has hurt anyone that I know or I've read of. But for that matter, September 20th, Abu Mazen and his delegation will approach the United Nations and ask them to declare so-called Palestine a nation within Israel. I say one thing. Once Abu Mazen renounces all forms, shapes of terrorism against Israel, and he breaks away from all the terrorist groups like Islamic Jihad, Al-Aqsa Martyrs, PA, and Al-Quds, Al-Qassam, and all these terror groups, and he denounces them, then I believe that the negotiation can resume. As you know, the quartet is trying to give away Judea and Samaria. As we speak, the negotiations are continuing. And the European Union continues to condemn Israel for building more homes in their own land. So please, I'm asking you to pressure your government leaders before September the 20th and to tell them to vote against the so-called resolution that will be tried and passed by the United Nations. I hope and pray that the United Nations, the Americans, will vote against this resolution. By the way, we need your support. We need to raise 5,000, the maximum shekels, 5,000 the maximum, the minimum 3,000 shekels, and you can support our cause by giving to us to PayPal. You can give to us via PayPal to Judah, judah92@gmail.com. We need the minimum 3,000 shekels, the maximum 5,000 shekels, just to continue to live here and to spread you the real news. So give to us, please, via PayPal to Judah, judah92@gmail.com. If you want to call me, if you have any questions, you can call me to Israel 972-52-635-7088. This is the latest news coming from Jerusalem, Israel. Shalom.